car order. It's always been car order.
I strongly disagree.
That's the way it is. Ripped him out through the window in a nice way.
Just so I can go down and drink a carton while everyone punches on.
Just pisses me to tears. That's the worst thing you can do.
You shut up, you hack. Talking about boat ramps, this is what I wanted to get through from the start. What he said.
Oh, you just been an idiot.
And welcome to the Chumming Up Podcast, the fishing, spearfishing and ocean adventure podcast that's like Leewold when he's in WA, because we're fucking off taps. I am Squirly, and with me, as always, is the original tap dog, Leewold. Mitchell, how you going, big horse? You fucking settled down yet?
Yeah, I'm going good, but I don't think we need to go down the story of the old tap story, do we?
Oh, I think we do, but I think you're thinking of a different tap story. I'm just going on about your rant recently about how East Coast have the better taps.
Oh, just washdown bays at boat ramps.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I think, we can talk about that one. The other one can lay in the bloody vault, I reckon.
Yeah, yeah, I think someone can find that somewhere.
Yeah, well, it's just the fact, mate. The East Coast got washdown bays for your boats, where WA, they're that fucking tight they wouldn't give you a litre of water. I only lived there for 40 years and you can't wash your boat down at the ramp because fucking someone's scared a backpacker might fill a fucking water bottle or something.
Yeah, they try and steal our water. The big thing is hiding the keys to the taps in WA, isn't it? But
yeah, that was a thing, and then people would just buy them generic ones, and then after that they just got rid of taps. Like a lot of the fucking like the filleting stations have got the old button push ones.
Yeah, fuck, they suck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the Exmouth one just used to have like nothing come out, just dribble for like 3 seconds, and then fucking you were right again.
Yeah, that's right. And you see, have you seen people leave cable ties on them? I've seen them at the Exmouth one a fair bit. So
yeah, right.
They're like the exact size.
Yep.
And you just slide it over the button and it holds it on for you. And then you just slide it off and it just sits on the hose loosely afterwards. So if you see them button push ones now and there's a cable tie that looks way too loose for it, just hanging on it, that's what that's for.
Yeah, okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, a little bit off topic, but there was a comedian. He actually had a TV show in Australia for a bit until a bit of a scandal, and he had to move back to WA, and then he got on the heroin, and, well, he might have already been on the heroin, but he ended up homeless, and he was taking those tap fittings, like you said, and he'd just walk around town turning taps on and then just letting the water flow. So
that's right. Fuck the hierarchy, bringing down the system.
Yeah, so that's why you don't see those anymore. And funny though, he grew up in Peppermint Grove, so it's like, mate, you are the system.
Yeah, that's right. But I don't get it. You know, you can't have a fucking tap at a washdown bay. All the East Coast got them. You got bloody, people come to town, spend money at the servo, buy bait, go to the pub for dinner, go out fishing, then they wash their boat down, they're happy. WA, you can't have a washdown bay, can't have a tap, but then every 10 metres everywhere, there's a dog tap with a little bowl on it. So if you're a dog, you're allowed to have a drink, but if you're anyone else, you can't.
Yeah. If you're not a dog, you're a dog.
Yeah, that's right. You're just a weasel. So
yeah, right.
Yep. Well, getting tap shamed.
Yeah. Enough of all the negativity. How about something positive and cool? And so we just go to the same people again, like Wes catching 10 blues in a day.
I did see that. That's they reckon that's the record for the contender between that and the Blackwatch they got.
Yep.
18, 12, 10.
That's insane, isn't it?
That's the day you go out for. You do 100 days a year or whatever just for that one day, don't you?
Yep. I mean, the amount of time they wouldn't have either been on a fish or seeing a fish would have been less than the time they spent on them or seeing them. It would have been insane.
100%. So just say if each one took you 20 minutes to catch it, so what's that? 3 to the hour. So there's 3.5, 4 hours.
Yep.
On just fighting them. Then 10 minutes each setting the gear for 10 of them. There's, another couple of hours. And then and they've seen 18. So that's like, you'd be constantly just like, there's one in the spread, there's one.
Yeah.
I know we've had days where we've raised 10 and it doesn't actually seem like there's anything in between, eh? You put the gear out and you're just sitting there looking at each other going, oh, well, one will be there in a sec. You just happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Or you're going to put a lackey on all the time and you end up not bothering because they're just taking
it just rips it out
before
of your
you get to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's epic. They've been a hell of a season, Blue Marlin season in Exmouth over December this year by the looks of it.
Yep.
Like a lot of good fish being caught.
Yeah, a lot of good fish, a lot of numbers. It's pretty much got it all at the moment by the look of it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, and I was talking to my mate over there, Paul Bourne. He fished with Eddie one day with his fiancée, Jess, was on board, and they hooked a real nice one that would have give Hayley Dellas, or Hayley Freestone now, some Australian record, blew a run for its money, and they got it on the leader 3 or 4 times apparently, and then it went deep, and when they tried to winch it up, actually popped the main line. Must have just got a little nick in it or something.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so there's been a couple of nice ones too, apparently.
Yep. Absolutely spewing. And you did, 6 days over that side? Got all the wash bays?
Yeah, I did all the wash bays. I did 5 days fishing, did 2 at Port Stephens, 1 at Jervis Bay, 1 at Bermagui, and 1 at Tathra, and didn't actually catch a fucking fish, so I'm fucking hopeless.
Yeah,
Bloody,
right.
I zigged when I should have zagged by the sounds of it. I left Jervis Bay, and then 3 days later, fucking someone went 7 from 8, and that same day up at Port Stephens, someone caught 15 blacks or something, so...
Yep.
Yeah, but it was interesting. I did Port Stephens, went out to the car park, so that's an iconic spot, and I see why they call it the car park. I reckon I could literally see 80 boats at any one time whilst I was there, which is a bit different to what I'm used to.
Yep.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool. The whole lot's cool. So I'm actually back on the coast in 3 days. 3 days. And then I'm getting ready, starting to pre-fish for a few tournaments there. I'm fishing the Bateman's Bay Tollgate Island Classic as the first one, so pretty excited to do that. So I need to get some pre-fishing in because I still didn't catch a fish. So
yeah, might help. What would you need on a normal year to win that?
I don't know on a normal year. Last year they said I talked to the president of the Bateman's Bay Club, Andrew, I think his name is, just to touch base with joining the comp. But last year I think the winner got 8 and runner-up got 7.
Yeah, okay. In 2 days?
In 3 days. 3 days fishing.
Yeah, okay.
So, and they reckon that's one of the best years they've had because it can be slow on and off early in the year, this time start of January.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's not bad fishing though. If you did that in a lot of Exmouth comps, you'd be doing just as well. So,
yep.
There ain't a lot of boats, guys in GameX that have bloody 7 or 8 fish 3 days into the comp.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's going to be pretty exciting. Mostly striped marlin. There'll be the odd black marlin starting to push down now. And then, fish the 3 days of it. And then I got 4 or 5 days. And then getting the boat serviced in between there, trying to get the 100-hour service for the Mercs.
Yep.
But she'll be over by then, but I couldn't get in any earlier. But they assure me that a little bit over fishing the tournament they don't mind Mercury for the warranty.
Yep.
And then onto the Bermagui Blue Water Classic. So that'll be pretty cool. I think that's probably the biggest one of the first 3 that I'm going to fish.
Yep.
And I've got my mate Paul Bourne, who I was just talking about, coming over to fish that with us, me and the young bloke.
Yep.
And then after that, we got the Ulladulla Just Sam's, which is 4 or 5 days after that, and we'll just be fishing every day in between. So pretty excited.
Yeah, awesome. So obviously you just said Paul's going to come over. Who else have you got fishing the other ones?
So I've got my young bloke Harvey fishing all 3.
Yep.
And he's always pretty handy. He's been catching marlin for a long time. He's 12 now, so he does it all right. Got him working the deck and that a bit now. He does all the hard shit jobs and whatnot.
Yep.
And so that'll be good. And I've got the first comp. I got my old man and his mate Jono fishing. So we'll see. The old man might be able to con him into fishing the other two as well. I don't know yet. I haven't asked him. So at least we've got Paul and halves anyway. We'll see how the boat handles with 4 people on it. If we're better with 3 or 4 or what. After this first one, we'll know a bit more.
Yep.
So, yeah. But pretty excited. I don't expect the fishing to be red hot. I think it's better like Feb, March down that part of New South Wales, but this is when they run the comps, so it's the same for everyone. Be nice to catch a fish a day, I suppose.
Yeah. Fuck oath.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
That first fish is going to feel good.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, hopefully the first one comes in the pre-fish, but then after that, like your first comp fish on the East Coast will be pretty exciting, I reckon, as long as you get it on the first day or something.
Yeah, that's right. They got some cool ways they run their comps over here, so that keeps it pretty fresh. Like this first one goes for 3 days, but then also they've got you pay $200 if you want to. You can pay $200 extra in your sign up, and as long as they've got 20 boats or more, they have what they call a shootout. So it's like basically a second comp that's ran on just 1 day of the comp. Yep. And if you win that day, you win like $4,000 cash. So that's pretty cool too. So, like even if you're not in it, you could be in it for the shootout day.
Yep.
And then they have a $4,000 cash prize for heaviest marlin over 120 kilos. So same thing again. If you're not really in the hunt, you could just go wide and chase blue marlin or whatever and try and win that.
Yep. So that's cool.
That is cool. Yeah, well, the Bermagui one, the second comp I'm doing the week after, is 25 or 30 grand for heaviest marlin over 190 kilos. So, that's proper cool then.
Yep.
Yeah, so that'll be really, really cool. But they got like the Bateman's one. I like it because instead of having like 7 metre under and over boat and that a lot of comps do, so it's trailer boat and then game boat, they've just got like for tag and release marlin, they've got 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. They pay to 5th, which I really like because I think like a lot of these comps I've fished around the place is they try to make more categories, which is great, but then they try to pluck them out of thin air, and you have guys that just want to fish for like the championship and they come maybe 3rd, they get so close. But then they got to watch someone else win a bloody new sounder or whatever prize because they won the 10 kilo section or some bullshit thing that no one's even fishing.
Yep.
And they've come 3rd and don't get anything. So I really like the paying like prizes all the way to 5th. It really rewards them guys that got near the top. So
yeah, well that's it. I mean, we both know like how much or how small the margin can be too. Like you can tumble from, I know for like, depending on what the rules of the comp are, but I know like GameX where we've finished 2nd on billfish and tumbled to like 5th because of the line class on it. Like equal 2nd, but line class down to like 5th on those years where there's, 12 or 13 marlin and there's just a log jam up the top.
Yeah. And that's another thing, particularly the Bateman's one by the looks of it, and the Bermagui as well to a degree. I was talking, like I said, to Andrew, the president of the Bateman's one, because I've just been ramping up for it 'cause it's the first one, and re-spool and reels and that. And previously in the past, I'd seen all the comps were by the New South Wales point score system, so most guys fish 15 and whatnot. And the same thing happens back home. You get more point in the West, you get more points for lighter lines. But here they've scrapped that at the Bateman's one, and now it's just most marlin. So I really love that. Like you said, you were 2nd and got tumbled on line class. I think if guys want to use 60 kilo or 37 and trawl lures, you got to give them a chance to compete with the other guys, because lure fishing can be tough to let them stick at the best of times, but then sometimes it can really like trigger the bites. So I don't think line class is as big an issue as it used to be. We shouldn't really be fighting these fish on super light lines for ages and then letting the guy, like just giving the tournament wins to guys that just fish 10 kilo on that. I think it should be a numbers thing as it is. Catch them, let them go fresh, and the guys that catch the most win it, you know. So I really love they've gone to most marlin and not line class points. And then if it's a draw, it's just on time of tag who caught the last fish first. So
Yep.
that works really well. And
Yeah.
I think Bateman's the shootout and the comp is just most marlin. Burmese most marlin, but I think there's shootouts points. So you might if you might have to fish 15 or 10 during that. And then the Ulladulla one's just points. So it's going to be a real mix of different ways of fishing for me anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it kind of makes sense what you're saying with the most marlin as well now as well. Like if you're looking at it as a product, I mean, you're not killing as many fish by using the heavier line. Like in theory, you're rolling them out quicker and releasing them. But then also you're giving everyone the chance, or more of a chance, that if a big one does come, it will, that you've got a chance of catching it. So as
exactly.
a tournament, that's when you're going to get your 1,000-pounder caught under tournament conditions, rather than, missing out on that, but still, killing the same amount of fish really, or more fish. In
100%. Yeah, and you want everyone to have a good time. So, if you're hooking fish or getting bites, catching them, letting them go, that's the fun, and then the guys are fishing again for another one instead of getting stuck on light line, fighting a fish for 2 hours and stuff. We've all been there. It's not bad, but it's not the thrill of what you do it for. You want to be just catching them. So
yeah.
I think it's a great move. And like you said, if you got a comp that wants to like you want to see everyone wants to see a grander get caught, and if everyone's fishing 10 or 15, it's just not going to happen, is it?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's like, I know that GameX particularly, they moved to, I think it's 600 points for a marlin on 10, and then 1524 was 500 points or something. So, if you catch 4 or 5 fish, it's the same as catching, if you catch 5 fish or 6, 4 or 5, it's the same as catching 5 or 6 on the other.
Yep.
And then when it come down to a draw, the one that caught less on the light line would win because it'd go back to average line class, and it's like, how does someone that's a draw and one guy's got 6 marlin and the other guy's got 5, how does the guy with less fish win? I think if you're going to do the points thing, the next tiebreaker needs to be amount of fish caught. If you've got more, then you win the tiebreaker, and then you can do line class,
Yeah. Because, that's what you're out there for, is to catch the most fish.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. If you're dragging big lures on 60-kilo gear and you catch more fish than anyone else, there's no way you shouldn't win. If you can have line class as a tiebreaker. I got no issue with that. But if you've caught the most and no one's caught as many as you, well, I don't see how anyone beat you. Everyone's got the chance to run 60 with lures or whatever. They've just outplayed you.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So anyway, that's going to be pretty exciting. I'm really looking forward to the intricacies of that. I'm not sure if they got boat auctions as part of them or what, but yeah, it should be really fun.
Yeah, fuck oath. So is that everything for the next year? Is just all game fishing? Obviously, we've got the COD comp, the COD Nationals. I got the call from Tony today making sure that I was training my yabbies up. So
juicing the yabs.
Yeah, he reckons Painter called him today and was dribbling shit about going back to back. So
right.
I think I've fucking got the yabs moving in the right direction. But as far as spearfishing, you were talking about getting back into that. Have you made any progress there?
Yeah, well, hopefully. I got some work I got to do February, so that'll be a bit of a write-off most of Feb.
Yep.
But yeah, these comps are going to take up maybe nearly 3 weeks of me time till the 2nd or 3rd of Feb.
Yep.
And then March will kick back off, and that's when the COD Nationals is on. But it's also when the marlin are bait balling on the East Coast. So hopefully then I want to really spear a striped marlin off a bait ball. So I'll be chasing them around to spear one of them. That's what I want to do.
Yep. So that'll be one idea, is to spear them, and hopefully I'll get across with a hand line to get one on that.
Yeah, well, that'll complete your super slam, won't it? Because you've got sail, black and blue on hand line.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that'll
be good. Well, if you've got a bit of time when the COD Nationals are on, it should be around that time. So.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, exactly. Same as always. Yeah. But any further dive goals after that? You're looking at Tassie or anywhere?
Yeah, so I want to do Tassie, but I'll probably Mays when the big bluefin run down in Victoria, southern Victoria. So probably that'd probably be the next one. Like I want to shoot like a 80 plus kilo tuna, bluefin tuna. So that'd be the next goals. I want to do Tassie, but that'll probably be next summer, I reckon.
Yep.
So yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to shoot one of them striped trumpeters. I really want to do that and get some craze there and whatnot.
The islands look wicked there. Just some of the things you've sent me. I'm keen to get in and try and grab a cray.
Yeah, I think it's a bit Final Frontierish, all that Tassie. You know, you got King Island and Flinders Island you can access from Victoria, and then around Tassie you just got limitless bloody stuff you can do, you know.
Yep.
So just looks epic.
Yeah, fuck off. Be cold.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. That's why I'm thinking summer, because I got a 5mm suit, but I don't really want to go 7mm or anything.
Yep.
And at least one thing with the boat, having a cabin, not being an open boat, you can sort of get in and out of the water, you know, and warm up for a bit and whatnot.
Yeah, bloody oath. Bit better than the Swamp Donkey back in the day. Some of those dive trips.
Yeah, she's not the most comfortable.
Yeah.
But
actually, you go.
No. What do you got?
Well, actually, talking about spearing, did you see, I don't know if you get the news over there, but there was a bronze whaler inside the shark nets at Cottesloe.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, so it shut down the beach. But the funny part was, so all the beach was shut off for a 1.5 metre bronzy. Yep. And then some bloke's gone down there, got in the water and speared it.
Dead set with a spear gun?
With a spear gun. And so, yeah, the news is reporting Deepaw's investigating to see if he's broken any laws. But as far as I can see, like, as long as you're allowed to spearfish there, which I assume you are, I can't see any laws that he's broken.
No, sounds pretty good actually. Like, because you're only allowed 1.5 meter trunk or something, which would be obviously under that if the whole fish is that long.
Yep.
Yeah, good on him.
Yeah, so he didn't get it. I think he's hit it and it's tore off or fucking something. Better. But yeah, so like obviously all the comments are worth reading.
Yeah.
People want him strung up, but like, I can't see him getting him for anything because you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, and nor should they. Why can't he do that? You know, they've already banned shark fishing off the beach there, which is obviously proven to do nothing because the sharks still turned up and got in the net, even though no one's allowed to fish there, which was apparently attracting them.
Yep.
You know, so, you know, how many rights do they want to take away for someone that just, you know, you obviously just wanted to feed a shark?
Yeah, well, I think that should also be a defence that gets brought in Australia as well. Like, did you hear about the bloke at the pub? I think it might have been in the Kimberley, might have been the Northern Territory, but he brought his spear gun in and dove in the tank and shot one of their barramundi and got prosecuted for that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I reckon there should be like a defence where, like, yeah, I did the crime, but it's pretty funny. And then it gets thrown out on that. Like, if it's funny enough, like, you know, if you've seen a bloke just flippering through the restaurant next time and dives in and grabs a crayfish or spears a coral trout at Catalano's, like, that should be funny enough that he doesn't get prosecuted, I reckon.
That pretty much would have been the pot shop pub in Exmouth every bloody night. People swimming in the pond there, whatever, with the goldfish.
Yeah, I ate a goldfish
Yep, see?
once. Yeah, I think I might have dared Bonnie to eat one, and she ate it, and then because she ate it, I had to eat one. So yeah, did I?
You're just
did
going
I,
a bit quiet on me. What's going on? I can't hear you that well.
Can't hear.
Oh, that's better.
Is that
You're
yeah?
just not talking into it.
Yeah, no, eating the pond fish from the pot shot. I wasn't quite sure the next day whether it was the, dozen or so jacks or the pond fish in me belly that was playing up.
Yeah. And dozen jacks would be an understatement, I reckon, if it's anything like I've seen you at the pot shot in them days.
Yeah, it might have been a little bit of an under-exaggeration. It'd do me in now, though, I reckon. Weak as piss.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I was grabbing crabs down near Safety Bay sort of way in Coburn Sound, actually, and just even grabbing them and getting clawed by them, I was like, fuck, my hands are that much softer than what they used to be. I'd almost say ow when they get you. Yeah. I swear they can spot your weakness too. Like the crabs weren't fucking running away. They were just going like, come on then, soft cock. Where's your fucking latte now?
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
Then you got to swim in and tell your missus that you just didn't see any because then you just don't even take them on.
Yeah. And the crabs are following you up the beach. Like, fuck off, dickhead. Yeah.
So you got a few crabs then, I seen anyway.
Yeah, got a few. It was, pretty good actually. Seen a fair few. I forgot the catch bag on the way down, so I took the missus down and got there, grabbed everything, and then realised no fucking catch bag. So had a fair old tantrum, to be honest.
I did see the photo, not of the tantrum, but you had like a Coles freezer bag or something.
Yeah, one of those bags you buy from Coles that you put your meat in. That was the only thing in the car. And, Elise was like, that'll be fine. I'm like, fucking swimming it out there. Every time I dove down to grab a crab, I had to let go of the bag and it would just float off with the wind because it was either put some water in it and it'd sink and I'd be dragging it around for the whole time or let it float off. And then one of the crabs got its claws in the zipper so it wouldn't close properly, so it took on a bit of water. Fucking, yeah. So between the tantrum on the land it was like if you were looking from the shore, you would have been like full coke. But, I don't know. The only people there was Elise and there were some homeless people living in the trees, so... that's how you know you're close enough to Rockingham. But
yep, that's right.
But no, it was good. Seen a couple squid on the way out. All the crabs were pretty good size, so I think I was only in the water for probably 35 minutes, but I reckon I spent 15 of that chasing the bag.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. So you didn't have a spear gun?
Nah, I had a gidgee. Yeah, probably by the time I realised, seeing the squid, they seen me and just started, just kept out of range with the gidgee. But, with a spear gun, you would have got them pretty easy, I reckon.
That would have been cool. A couple of squid as well.
Yeah, I seen them, like a nice flounder sort of thing. I did a dive in a similar spot with Jarbs, a few weeks back and, got crabs. It was a bit harder back then, just a lot more undersized, whereas this time probably 3/4 of the crabs I was seeing were all size. So,
yeah, nice.
Yeah, let a few go. But, he got a flounder and, bit of everything. So it's not too bad. I just enjoy the crab diving, so...
Yeah, and blue swimmer crab's just the best. It's way better than crayfish and stuff when you eat it.
Yeah, that was the thing. I cooked them up and that morning, and fuck, they were good. They were full too. So I think it's just this time of year where you start to get the big ones full of meat. You're just stoked.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
That's one thing I want to do with the new boat is I want to do some spanner crab fishing up the Gold Coast way and Fraser and whatnot.
Yep. So
that'd be something different.
What's the rules with doing that recreationally?
I think you're allowed 10 pots, which is just them flat, square things. They're not actually a pot.
Yep.
And that's about that, I think.
Yeah, so they get their legs caught in that, don't they?
Yeah, they get their back swimmer or whatever caught.
Yep.
And yeah, I think you got to pull them pretty quick because blowfish and that eat them.
Yep.
And yeah, I think maybe 10 or 20 crabs, I can't remember, per person or per boat. So
yep.
Yeah, they're pretty epic. I did that reconnaissance trip off Exmouth with them guys that used to be pros on the East Coast doing it, and we caught a couple. Yep. So that was cool. But yeah, I'd love to do it on the East Coast and give it a red hot nudge.
Yeah, bloody oath. Have you eaten them?
Yeah, they're just totally, they're the best thing ever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're like somebody just cooked a blue swimmer crab in pure sugar.
Yeah, right. That's sweet.
Yeah, yep.
Fuck, that's sick.
Yeah, they're really, really good.
Yeah, I actually bought my abalone license online about 2 weeks ago, thinking, I'll be able to go for a dive this Saturday. And then, it turns out I'd booked a gig in Bunbury like months and months ago and just completely forgot about it. So,
oh well, that'll be all right down there anyway.
Yeah. So I got to find a way to get down there a little bit earlier. Maybe get a dive in or something. But we'll see how we go. I didn't realise till the promoter asked me to go on Bunbury Radio and promote the gig. And I was like, fucking what gig? So,
oh, at least you know what's going on.
Yeah, that's all right. Fucking better to know 3 days before than finding out on the day that you got to get to Bunbury in an hour.
Yeah, especially when you're out ab diving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it would be a good excuse for me, though, if I came up with nothing and just said, no. I had to drive to Bunbury, you say, because of the gig.
Yeah. Better than the abs being too fast for you to catch.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe their shell's probably too hard for me at the moment.
Yeah. If you them big ones, if you fuck them up the first time, they suck on pretty hard, though. They can be a bastard.
Yeah, that's true. The big green lips, eh? I haven't actually got them. I've only got the little fuckers.
Yeah. No, the big green lips are wicked.
Yep. Yeah. Actually, one of the blokes that listens to the pod, he sent through a couple photos from down near Margaret River, I think, with a few big green lips they got.
Yeah, well, you should hit him up, see if you can do it on your Bunbury day with him.
Yeah, we'll see. I think my day might be a bit full, but I'll try and sneak away at some point. I'm going for a crab dive again tomorrow, taking Delby from the Hard Yarns podcast. So mainly I just want to see his reaction when he gets bit by a crab. So
yeah.
It's going to be good.
Just when he's not expecting, just put one on his back while you're swimming along, just bang.
Yeah. So that'll be good. And do you see Jarby's new boat he's already bought?
I did see that. Yeah, it looks like a ripper, eh?
Yeah, fucking happening quick. You got any ideas for a boat name for him?
Nah, I don't know. I was trying to think, but I don't really know.
Yeah.
So, what are you thinking?
I don't know. Cottesloe Seaplane 2? Or is that too soon?
Don't know. I thought you were going to have something more like the Asian Invader or something for him.
Yeah, I keep thinking like that. Maybe just China, but have like Donald Trump's head next to it, so it says China.
Yeah, I don't know, but it looks like a ripper. It's got like Ming Coda up the front.
Yep.
And awesome aluminium trailer. But the thing is, he's come to the dark side with me. He's going to be a member of the Black Anchor family. He's got a Merc on the back, so I know he loves his Yamahas.
Yep.
Yeah, so, but looks like a beautiful boat. It'd be good for his family. You know, he's got his 3 kids and they're, you know what he's like. He's just an awesome family man and got the kids out in the water and that all the time. So the boat he's got at the moment is just getting a little bit old, a bit long. You know, not to be trusting the whole family out on it. The miles and crazy shit he does, you know.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good thing for his family. Probably not a good thing for the fish numbers around Exmouth. Like, you know, considering what he spears and everything within the distance range he can get with a tinny.
Yeah,
poor,
that's right.
Poor fish that are a bit further are going to cop it.
Yeah, it'll be good to see what he gets.
Yeah, for sure. Probably start seeing a few more big reds on his page rather than big trout and big blueies.
Yeah, there'll be all sorts of stuff. I think he'll probably do a fair bit of like island camping and stuff too.
Yep. Yeah, cool. You got anything else to add?
Oh, a couple of things maybe. Since we're talking about the Cod Nationals, I was talking to Thomas Pinter, who we had on the pod today on the phone, and he was saying, just talk, because he's going to fish the Bermagui comp. And I've just seen on social media as well, they got their, his family's got a big Caribbean, I think it's like a 47 or 49 foot Caribbean up on the Gold Coast, and both his brothers and his dad's up there at the moment. And when I talk to him, he's not there, so he's missing out. But they just got a Grand Slam today. Up
Yeah, right.
Cots or whatever, so it's going nuts up there too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, right. He would have been spewing then, missing out.
Yeah, and apparently it's been a big run of yellowfin tuna up there too, to like 50 kilos. So there's another word that a guy in the Goldie caught like a 760-pound blue like 2 days ago. So that makes sense, because normally them big blues will follow those big yellowfin, you know, chewing on them. So
Yeah,
I think
shit.
that's pretty cool as well. Worth a mention that fishery's going pretty hot at the moment.
Yeah, bloody oath.
Yeah. So, but yeah, otherwise not a lot. I see over here's a few cod being caught. I see that Bomber Farrell who's just travelling around everywhere fishing. He's been getting a few cod and Eildon lately. Numbers have been looking pretty good. So,
Yep.
yeah, otherwise
So-
not really a lot.
Well, that's a fair bit happening on the East Coast then. Bit better than fucking crabs here. Maybe Jarby's got something more to offer up there.
Yeah, there'd be something going on up there. Well, they got that hot blue marlin bite that the bloody peak sports fishing boys have been capitalising on.
Yep. Yeah, I keep meaning to get a bottle of Bundy to him every time I go up, but hasn't quite happened yet. So I think I might owe him at least that. And I've got to get the sticker for the biscuit tin as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Yeah. So, they're fucking killing it.
Yeah, but yeah, other than that, that's about it for me.
Oh, that was one thing. I think I sent you the link of the sword that got speared.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Where was that exactly?
Oh, you tested me a bit. Yeah, I forgot about it till just then, but like absolutely like amazing story. And the fact they knew that, you know, they'd killed a few people or Spiros before and then still decided to, you know, target it, basically.
Yeah, it's pretty ballsy, hey?
Yeah. Yeah, and it wasn't a little one.
No, it was a big sucker, yeah. It must have been one of them joints where they sun themselves on the top and they just drove up, dropped him in and he shot it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it might have been near the end of the day from the story. I read the full story, but yeah, probably should have fact-checked myself before I start just talking shit, but...
Nah, why start now?
Nah, that's it. But it's worth... I'll make sure we share it again on our stories at some stage, because even just saying the fish, it's just like, this is fucking unreal. So it's always cool when it's like, when it's a first, it's cool, but then for the first to be like a good fish as well. So it's not like someone spearing one that's, you know, got lost in the Mindarie Marina as the first sort of thing.
Yeah, that's right. Like it was a 100 or a couple 100 kilo fish, you know, it was awesome.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So that's on the table too.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, cool. Nothing else, Dad?
No, not that I can think of off the top of my head now.
All right. Well, cheers, Big Horse. I think we got a few people I'm going to hit up in the next few months. But, yeah, cheers for chumming
Yeah,
up.
nice. All right, no worries. Say hi to Jarbs for me.
Yep.
All right, see you, mate.
Oi, Jarbs. How's it going, mate?
G'day, mate. How you going?
Yeah, good. Just got off the pod with Leewold. We were talking about that sortie that got speared recently, the first sortie to get landed. How crazy was that?
That is insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, was it you that shared it or Leewold?
Yeah, I think I shared it.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, I didn't really read it. I just looked at it and I was like, who speared that?
Yeah.
And then I started reading the thing. I'm like, that is insane, eh?
Yeah. Like, we were just saying, like, it's cool, not just that it's the first, but the first being like a big, solid fish.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
not like a little, it's like swum into a marina or something somewhere. That thing is an absolute haul.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, but
It's just awesome. I mean,
yeah.
you always start to think like, you know, all the cool things have already been done,
Yeah.
and something like that happens, and there's still cool shit, especially in fishing and spearfishing. Probably spearfishing even more so because, you know, there hasn't been that long that people have been spearfishing properly. There's
No, that's
probably
it, yeah.
probably cool shit that we haven't even thought of yet that people
Oh,
will be
100%.
doing.
Do you remember back in the day us talking about trying to spear a broadie?
Yeah, I remember Leewolds.
Like the night dives and the burpees and that and the lights, and hopefully one comes up and not a mako.
Yeah.
But it's just that thing of actually going out and doing it, innit? Like a lot of things happen like that. You talk about it, but it never happens.
Yeah,
But really, you just need to go, just have a crack at it, and if it doesn't happen, at least you've got a crack, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
I don't know, that's just epic to be that big as well. Like when I seen the photo, I was just going, you are kidding me, he's a monster.
Yeah, that's proper, like, legendary shit. Like, that's something you talk about at the pub when you're, like, 65 and everyone just goes, like, yeah, bullshit, mate.
Yeah, exactly right.
You know? Yeah,
So look, the record's up, mate, I'm there.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Fucking.
No, pretty cool, eh?
Yeah. So, you just bought a new boat as well, so I'm guessing you'll be chasing shit like that as well.
Yeah, I don't know about the broadies, but we'll give it a crack now. Yeah, just bought one over. It's over east. I've just got to get it transported across, which I've got a mate over there that's going to chuck it on the back of his truck after he does his kids do that. I think it's like print cars or whatever, like national print cars.
Yep.
And I just messaged him out of the blue because I thought, sometimes he's over east, and then I'll just message him and see if he's anywhere or knows anyone in the Brisbane area that can bring it back. And he's like, you wouldn't bloody believe it, mate. I'm actually meant to be racing there today with the young fellas, but they got postponed for 2 weeks for some bad weather.
Yep.
He goes, I'm driving there in 2 weeks. I can pick it up. I'm like, you are kidding.
How perfect's that?
So yeah, I've organised it with him. He's going to once the race meets over, which is after Oz Day.
Yep.
That Monday after, he's going to pick it up and then tow it back in a couple of days or 3 days or whatever it is, to take back to Perth, and then I'll come down and pick it up.
That's awesome. So,
I was going to hit you up. Well, you should take a bit of time off. Then when I come down to pick it up, just jump in with me. We'll drive it back and we'll just get straight into it.
yeah. Fuck, sounds good. I might have to check my roster.
Yeah, I reckon. See if you get a bit of time off.
Oof.
If the weather lines up, we laugh and we're straight into it.
Yeah, that's it. Could be
I
on
was
there.
thinking even when it rocks up there, we'll take it for a burn and smack some dewies while we're down there.
Yeah, I'm keen on that for sure.
Yeah, something to do.
Yeah, bloody oath. So,
Why didn't you get your first dewie apart from the ones that you used to get with Kai when you were younger?
Me and Kai used to get them when we were younger. The big ones when we were
He's a
young.
weapon.
So, what's the measurements and everything of the boat? I've sort of looked over it, but
So it's a 6'1", it's like a centre cab plate alley.
Yep.
I was leaning more, like I had to look at fair look at those Caribbean, like the reef runners and that, which was 21 foot.
Yep.
But then I think it just doesn't really suit us, like as in, like, you know what I mean, going walking on the beach and stuff, like leaving it high and dry, and it's like glass probably doesn't. I'd like glass because I know the ride's obviously a lot better, but I think this is probably, like, I've been looking for, if I thought if a centre cab comes up and it's like a little cabin the kids can get in.
Yep.
And like a hard top we can chuck swags and that on, then I'll just probably jump at it. And then we had a look at a few ones up here in Exie, and they were just like little forward cabs of like 5.5 meters. I'm just like, man, you're paying 40 grand for a wreck, really.
Yep.
So when I seen that one over there, I'm going, man, that's a steal for, you know what I mean? Like if that was in WA, it'd be 70 grand boat.
Yep.
So that's why I was like, I'll just jump at it.
Yeah, bloody.
I haven't even planned how to get it here yet. I just said, oh yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah, well, that was the crazy thing, because I seen you post. Actually, I think you asked me and Leewold if we knew anyone over east that could bring something.
Yeah, and you said no, and I was like, I bought it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was yours. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had talked to Davo, and he got his one from Melbourne on a ship.
Yep.
And got it shipped from Melbourne to Freo, and then he picked it up, and then he reckons he had a few other mates that had gone from Brisbane as well.
Yep.
And he kind of said like a rough price. I thought, if it's around that, and I'm happy, you know what I mean? But I got a few quotes back originally.
Yep.
And I blew my head off. I was like, $8,000 to get it across. And I'm thinking maybe I'll pick up a bit more than I can chew, yes. I think just because the teapot's quite high on them.
Yep.
So it was like 3.3 meters or whatever. So I think it must go off like the height as well. They might not be able to get it under the cover and stuff like that. So they have to arrange to put it in different spots. So that's why I got a real high price. And they was like, no, it cost me $3,500 or something like that, right? Well, it's double that for me. So,
Yes.
but that's when I met the old mate just out of the blue. I thought, I'll give him, you never know. And he goes, yeah, I'll toll back to you $2,000. I was like, beautiful.
That's
Offer in.
crazy.
Because it's good for him because he didn't have anything else to tow back. So he's got his truck over there with the spring bars on it.
Yep.
So he said he'll just hook it up, and it's got a new alley trailer and that on it anyway, you know. So
Yeah. That's perfect, didn't it?
yeah, so good.
Did your missus know you bought it yet?
No, I haven't told her yet. No. What's the saying? It's better after forgiveness than approval.
Permission? Yeah.
Permission, that's the one. Yeah. It's a funny one, Squirly, because it's usually me like doing these dodgy stuff to get it over the line, and this time she's trying to tackle me to buy a boat.
Yeah, right.
She's going, have a look at this one. She was trying to get this one up here that was no good. I'm like, I'm not buying that for $40,000, no way. She's going, I really liked it. I'm like, I didn't like it at all.
Yeah. Might be because the tinny keeps nearly sinking, mate.
That tinny's a weapon, dig. I'm going to weld up going with that as well.
It's got to go till death. I reckon.
Do you reckon retire it and sink it?
I reckon just keep going till it sinks. And
Yeah, that's it. I can let it go. Just
Yeah.
go, that's it, boy. She's done.
yeah, that's it. It becomes your
That must go.
next dive site. Just make sure you mark it.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, your Navionics on your phone as you're going down. Just
Yeah, that's it. That's the flare off. Make sure you mark me when you pick me up and fan overboard. We'll come back to it.
yeah. Well, actually, its first name was Downside Up, wasn't it?
It was. So if it sinks, hopefully it does roll, so it is that way.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Fuck yeah. So mainly just got it for the diving, family, camping and shit as well, or there's...
Pretty much. I think just we're getting to that point. Like the Tinny's done a job, mate, for 20 odd years that we've had it.
Oh, shit, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's obviously been a big Tinny. We've done plenty in it, but it's just that thing of going, taking the kids like up to the islands and that now. It's been a bit out of the question when you got 3 of them, and it's not the most reliable Tinny going.
Yep. Well,
So
out of that tinny, what do you reckon's the most memorable fish, or a couple of the most memorable fish you've got out of that? Like you've got rubies, speared, trout. I'm guessing you've speared a few reds out of there, and then you got
I've speared a
fishing
few reds.
south, like the dewies and shit like that.
Kate 17.5 Dewey was pretty thick out of it. Like when we hadn't really caught any big ones, it was pretty thick down south.
Yep.
Especially Metro as well, you know what I mean? Like that's why you talk to Cade Brown. He goes, "Man, you're doing better than what I am. I'm going all the way down to Ortville and then shooting, miles south. So you're fishing like Metro where everyone fishes." So
yep.
He goes, "You're doing quite well there." But that was pretty cool. Done heaps. I don't know, just the amount of fish and crays and everything that I've caught out of that thing. It's paid itself off a million times probably. So
Oh shit, yeah. Considering you
nothing
bought it when you were an apprentice.
I was a second-year apprentice when I bought that. So
You couldn't really
It's done
afford
well.
it. Yeah.
it's nearly been sunk about 10 times.
Yep.
A few waves over the mural. It's done well. It's got us this far, mate. So it's been a good boat.
Fuck yeah. That's cool as. And those trout photos you shared, were they from the tinny, or were you out with Dave?
I was out with Kato, actually. Cade was up with his boat, so we went and we had a few marks that he had found. Then we actually found that one while we were out there.
Yep.
And just dived down. It was proper, quite clear on top, and then it was like proper milk down the bottom.
Yeah.
So the first time I dived down, it was in 20 odd meters. Dived down, and it was like proper, like wet dark. You know, when it's real dirty, it goes dark.
Yep.
So I was swimming and going, I can't even see the bottom, and I just swam back up, and I was like, I'll try and drop you right on it, and I'll just see. But I dived down, and I was literally just about to say, no, it's too dirty. And then I just made out a little bit of whip coral on the bottom.
Yep.
And then swam down to the bottom, was probably about 2 meter vid, I reckon. And then just sat there, and the two big trout swam straight up to me. And then they kind of kicked off, and I was like, oh, they're going this way. So I swam over to it, and that's when I found the ledge, and there was just trout and everything over it, mate. So I shot the biggest one, the first one, which was 86 centimeters.
Yep.
Which was nearly 8 kilos, 798 or 797 or something like that. And then,
That's good going.
yeah, I've done a few other dives on it, and there's so many trout on it. It was epic to see.
Yep.
But yeah, heaps of rankings and all kinds of stuff on it. It'd be awesome to dive on a clear day and see what's actually there, you know what I mean? Because you're missing a lot of it.
Yeah, bloody oath. Yeah, I did a dive in the Swan the other day just for crabs. And
Oh, I've seen that. You got a few as well, eh?
yeah, no, that was down south, but on another day, just I was out there, drop pots, and thought,
Oh, yeah.
wasn't doing that great, and just thought I'll swim an area, and
Yep.
yeah, got in. It was a bit like what you're saying with where you get down the bottom and it's just fucking like dark,
Mud.
milky colour.
Nah, eh?
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, fucking swimming by myself, just thinking, oh, there's probably a bull shark somewhere with my name over it on
Oh,
it
there
here
would be.
for,
You're in there, right?
yeah, for a couple of crabs. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now, when did ocean dive with? I talked to Leewold about it with the Coles shopping bag because I forgot my catch bag.
I've seen the photo you sent through. I'm just going, what is going on here?
Oh, full coke. Like you know me. I forget a lot of shit, and then I have a fair old tantrum when I realise I've done it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, you're just no.
yeah. So at least got to watch the tantrum, and then she's the one who took the photo of me just swimming out with a Coles bag. She's
Yeah.
this looks fucking ridiculous. So, and then every time I dive down to get a crab, I had to let go of the Coles bag and it'd blow away a bit further and swim after it, get the crab gauge over the crabs and fuck.
No, we're in a nightmare, eh?
It was like there were so many crabs, like every spot there was like one or two size, like kind of like what we seen, but probably like the same numbers. But like I reckon when we were diving, 3/4 of them were undersized, whereas pretty much 3/4 of the ones I seen were size.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah,
Well, that's definitely the best thing. Obviously, the more the water warms up, the later on in summer, the better it kind of gets for the bigger ones, eh?
yeah. I seen heaps, or 3 or 4, where it was males that had the females fucking hooked on.
Under 'em?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
So in the middle of the day, it was literally like 12 o'clock. So, you know.
It's still, if you've seen them that time of day, you know you're going pretty well.
Yeah. So going.
Usually early morning, half
Yeah, that's
or
it.
night.
I'm going a little bit early tomorrow. Just taking Delby.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, so it should be a bit of fun, and then going to Bunbury on Saturday. But as for a comedy show, but I think actually Aaron Cooper might be going there that night. He's talking about taking his boat out on the Sunday, so I might jump in on that.
You know, I'd have fixed that bloody skinny before he left. Nightmare.
Yeah, right.
Had a bloody C steering tube.
Yep.
Like cable steering. But it took me for like it was proper things. I'd like end up the motor off the bashed out.
Yeah.
And then realised the bloody helm was cooked as well, seized up there. Couldn't pull the bloody old cable out, so I had to change the whole lot there.
Yeah, right.
I think it was like 45 degree heat or something I was doing it in because
Nice.
the next day to leave. Nightmare it was.
Oh, beautiful. That's what you need. I don't miss the 45 degree heat working.
Yeah, it's been pumped. It hasn't been under 42 for about 2 weeks, I don't reckon.
Yeah, right. Fuck it. It's actually been cooler here the last week.
Yeah, okay.
Couple of weeks ago, I had to do work in the yard at work, and it was like 38, 39 degrees, and I realised how soft I got then. So
Yeah, that's you're like, oh, this is bloody hot. You're like, what temperature? 38.
yeah, exactly. I was cramping that night just from sweating out all the salt and shit. And I was
Yeah, it's
like,
funny that you haven't had enough water or whatever you cook, don't you?
yeah. And I was like, you fucking pansy, you know. like every day of work used to be above 40. So
Yeah, exactly. I think you acclimatise to it. 'Cause even like the thing, I was like, oh, it's not that hot. And I was like, oh, it's 42 again.
yeah, yeah.
You kind of get used to it, don't you?
Well, I think your body gets used to it too.
Oh,
Just,
100%, yeah.
yeah, bit like the diving, like when you're swimming for all the crays, like you just get used to like carrying distance, like with your big fins on. And then I think the last time I did cray dive with you off the shore, Davo had to nearly come rescue me because I was cramping getting one of the crays. It's like, grab this for a second, mate.
Only leg, mate, pull me out.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he pulled out my cramp and then was like, yeah, you better fuck off back to shore and swim back again. I think he just got to the crate around.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. We were talking before, I don't know if you would have seen it, about the shark at Cottesloe that got through the shark nets.
No, I missed that.
Yeah, right. So they shut down the beach, and that was like the big story that you seen on the news. But one bloke, like after they closed the beach, went in with a spear gun and shot the shark. The
What sort of shark was it?
bronzy,
Yeah.
1.5 meters, they reckon, I think. I think that's what they
Yeah.
said. So would have been like size under the size limit that you have to. But yeah, they're reporting like Deepaw's investigating whether he's broken any rules. But
Well, there's no that, is there?
I don't think so. So like unless you can't spearfish there, which I'm assuming you can, then
I'm sure you can.
yeah, like because
There's no marine park or sanctuary there.
nah. So I don't know.
Good on him. How sick that?
Yeah, pretty funny.
That's all time.
Yeah,
I love that stuff. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
yeah. Oh, that's it. I mean, it would have been better if he landed it. You know,
Oh, did you not get it?
I don't think so. It's
That would have been heaps better if he dragged it out on the beach.
yeah.
And those bronzies down there are joy, man, in that cold water.
Yeah, they would be in it. Like not a big one at all.
Like I've got mates that have caught them down there like that 2.5 meters like size, and they're glam, like proper good eating.
Yeah.
Just do that. You freeze them for 2 weeks, so they lose all the ammonia, whatever it's called.
Yep.
And then just get it out, and it's just like the best flake you've ever had.
Yeah. Well, just imagine being that bloke though. You just swim in, bang, nail it with all the choppers and shit flying overhead.
Yeah, get out of the water. It's like, no, man, I'm after that.
Yeah, I'm the predator here, mate. Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty sick.
Yeah. So
Crazy the world's coming today, like they're investigating because he shot a shark. It's like,
Yeah.
Even though you've just closed the beach because the shark's in where it shouldn't be.
yeah, that's it. Do you want the shark in there or you don't want the shark in there?
Yeah,
And
madness, isn't it?
that they couldn't get it out any other way, they reckon. Like they were just,
Oh, really?
yeah, because they said because it was so small, they couldn't like just get it out with a boat or anything. So their plan was just to wait till it got out itself.
Yeah, okay.
So I reckon his idea was better.
Yeah, just trying to help the community out. That was it.
Yeah, well, that's it. I don't know.
Oh, what a load of wank.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, the thing is, I don't know. I don't think they can charge him with anything. So
No, I don't think they can. It's the same thing. That would be their greenie approach to say that they're trying to, nab him with something to keep all the greenies happy.
yeah, you'd think so, unless like there's no fishing inside that shark net area. But
Yeah, maybe, but I don't think there'd be any fines saying that. It's probably like common sense, but like it's not like he's gone in there purposely to do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like before, like when people were swimming in that, the shark was in there. They thought no one's in there. Go and nab it.
yeah. It'd
Yeah, I don't know.
it'd be
Strange one.
cool to talk to the bloke that did it.
Yeah, surely he'd be listening in. They got that many viewers, Squirly. Surely one of them.
Yeah, if it's mum or dad,
Yeah.
then we'll
Mum and Dad knows him. Maybe they might be able to pass the message on.
Yeah, that's it. Nah, crazy thing. And then as far as like Exmouth, how's everyone going with like the blue marlin and shit at the moment? Where's got
Oh
10?
man, it's off it. Yeah, you see Eddie's stats for yesterday or Wes's?
Yeah, Wes is
crazy, man.
Landed 10 or
Yeah, hook, was it 18?
Yeah, or I think
18, 14, 10 or something like that.
something like that. Yeah, so raised 18, hook 14,
Tag 10.
tag 10. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I reckon it's going to, by the look of like on rip charts and that blue water or that warm water just keeps pushing in with that current.
Yep.
So I reckon it's got like, it's just going to keep going. Like, it just looks like one of those seasons that if the, you know what I mean, the almighty of it's just going to keep, hopefully we get another grand up, Squirly.
Yeah, fuck. That'd
You know what I mean? It's leading up to that, because that year they got that grand, I'm pretty sure it was a cracking year for Blues as well.
Yeah, that was January 1st, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah. But I reckon it's been a little bit later this season.
Yeah, okay.
Like, it's obviously been firing, but it's getting better now, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, well,
I'm sure there'll be with that warm water, the big sucker there somewhere.
yeah. I tell you what, it'd be cool if Wes got, like, the next grander from it. So you had Eddie and then
where's
Wes, like, skipper and bang.
he bloody deserves it, doesn't he?
Yeah, it'd be fucking cool.
It would be
Yeah. So you,
laid across the back deck of the contender.
yeah. Fuck off. I'm assuming you've got no interest with your new boat of chasing blues or anything yet. It'll still be
None at all, big old.
Yep. I reckon I've
It's all
got.
one little bit.
I reckon I've got to convince you to chase some sails in the Gulf during.
Yeah, I reckon I'll be keen to do that like live baiting. I told you I found like a couple of epic spots for live bait now as well. Like Jarbs.
Yeah.
So I reckon you could go there every day of the week and load as many as you want. Pretty much, there's that many on them.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah.
they'll be sick. Just go that and put the live tank on and then just chuck them all in there and go out and chase. I'll be keen on that kind of stuff. I reckon it'll be sick.
Yeah. Well, the cool part about that is like you can take the kids and they front it as well. Whereas like
Well,
the
it's just that thing of actually watching. It's the actually thing of like watching the fish eat it.
Yeah.
Like I like teasing them all up as well and like live baiting them or skipping baits and stuff like that. I like that, the flat side of it. I don't like the towing around all day.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't my head in. Like it'd be alright if we were catching 8, like hooking up, raising 18 and then hooking 14 and catching 10 every day. I'll be alright with that.
Yeah, that's it. You just got to do that.
It doesn't work like that.
Nah, that's it. That's what everyone says. I reckon the next day or next good weather, probably 5 or 6 extra boats will go because they've seen those stats. And that's what it's convenient.
We'll catch 10 easy.
Yeah, that's it. or they'll be like, if Wes caught 10, we have to be half as good, so we'll catch 5. And it doesn't work like that.
No, that's it. Not at all.
Yeah.
It's funny, like when you're out there with Ed and that, and you just like watch all the boats just start like following around and spreading that.
Yeah.
Like it's just crazy. You watch and they think, oh, that's Ed, get over next to him. He knows where they're at.
Yeah. The funniest is in like the comps, because you're just seeing everyone following him around, and then
but
he's still
just watching.
Yeah.
How good is today?
Oh, I don't know how they do it. Like I know they just do all the small things well, but then just absolute freaks.
They're just animals, aren't they?
Yeah. So boat names, have you thought of any yet for yours? What was it called? Splish Splash or some shit?
Sea Splash.
Sea Splash. That's an absolute fucking shocker.
When I seen that, I was like, oh, it's the only thing I don't like about the boat, but
yeah,
we can do something about that, can't we? So.
You can change that. So no ideas at all so far?
Not really. Danny was trying to come up with something on there, shockers.
Yeah, I was thinking
there's no Dixie Normus, that's for sure.
Nah, Dixie Normus is a ripper. Like
that is a ripper.
Yours could be like Malaysian fishing vessel.
Yeah. Might do the old research or fisheries or something like that.
Yeah.
Hope they don't like get on and go, oh, there's another fisheries boat out here. We'll go see what's going on.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's the way to do it.
No, I haven't really thought too much into the old name thing.
Yeah. Well,
but
I don't know. Well, if any listeners can think of anything good, I'm sure there'd be someone listening that has some idea on it.
Yeah. I said to Danny, I was like, is it big enough to be called Big Horse?
Oh.
And she goes, nah. I thought, maybe just horse.
Yeah, horse. that would,
horse out for a spin.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Like horse, and then when you do upgrade, that'll be the next one. And that'll
Yeah,
be
they be all.
the big horse
Yeah, that's the go.
when that's the tender. Fuck, that's not a bad name. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but I'm sure someone out there will be listening and going, "Oh, I've got a good name."
Yeah,
So share it to us, lads. Come on.
yeah. I'm expecting Justo to have one for some reason.
Yeah, true.
He'd be good at that.
Yeah, surely, eh?
Hmm.
He'll have something for me.
Yeah, find out.
But yeah, just time to get it over. I can't wait, eh?
Shit, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to
Just have
tee up the days.
just have a decent boat. We can go to the island, camp and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Instead of worrying about the penny sinking on you overnight.
Yep. You reckon you'll start chasing some bigger reds? Like with your dive?
Yeah,
Is that?
definitely. I've still got all the old marks like from back in the day that I used to take when I first got the tinny.
Yep.
But I used to still go up to like near peak and that with that tinny when it was new.
Yep.
But now that it's a bit older, it's a bit like, the thing will probably fall apart by the time it gets up there. So
Yep.
at least I can kind of have a suss all that ground out again and have a little search around, and obviously I'll change some of the sound and stuff over on it and put my stuff on it. So
Yep.
give it a run, dig off, see how we go. But I'm sure there'll be plenty of fish getting flayed.
Yeah, bloody oath. No, exciting times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you reckon you'll do any trips over east in the next year? Get on Leewold's boat or?
Yeah, definitely want to tee it up. I've got a fair bit of time in holidays now at work as well. I didn't take any holidays this year either on over the Christie break or anything like that. We're out saving them until it's I can see something up pretty much. So
Yep.
I wouldn't mind getting the family over to see Leewolds family as well. You know, they haven't seen each other for yonks. So
Yep.
might have been trying to team up and take everyone over there, but I think Davo's talking about do a Bali trip and taking doggy gear and see if we can go shoot some doggies over there. But that might be on the agenda as well, I reckon.
Yeah. There you go. All good.
But yeah, I'll definitely try to tee up Leewold and do a trip this year with him, I reckon.
Yeah, well, he's talking about doing a few spearing trips as well. So
Yeah, which is awesome that he's getting into that line frame again, which I'm stoked about.
yeah, it'd be cool to see him back in the water again.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think because all that East Coast side, you've obviously got him and all that up there as well, so I'm sure he'd be taking the big boat up there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? To stick them and that, so be mad not to.
yeah, that's it. So, no, it should be cool.
Yeah.
I'll be a good boatie again, I reckon.
Yeah, that's it. I reckon you'd be all right at that boaty. Maybe. Better?
Hey,
Do you reckon you've got any better at a boat as being a boaty?
at being a boatie,
Yeah.
probably less hungover these days than what.
Yeah, well, that's
I don't know if that's good or bad, but
yeah, I don't know.
yeah,
There's definitely you not being blind all the time when I'm trying to have a beer with your friend. Probably
Just
the best bit about it.
probably helps you get more friends. That's why you got
Yeah, well, true. And you
Knife
go, my
mates.
cousin.
yeah,
It is my cousin. Stay away from him.
yeah,
He's an absolute idiot on the piss.
yeah, and just an idiot when he's not on the piss.
Yeah, that's it. So all round,
Yeah.
he's a good.
Yeah, right. You got any?
What about yourself?
Mate.
What about yourself? Well, you got any plans to go over east or?
Oh, I got the
You've
cod.
done a few trips of late, haven't you?
Yeah, I got the cod nationals.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah, then I go to Alaska 2 weeks later for the Alaskan
Like,
Comedy Festival.
that'd be sick.
Yeah, I'll do. So I booked in to go to Austin for comedy there. So after I come back from that, I think I might get one trip in where I can go over east because I'm supposed to do a trip for my mum's whatever age she is next year.
Yeah, one of them ones. Yep.
Yeah, one of them ones. I'm supposed to do that. So I think I've got 11 or 12 weeks of travel already booked in that I can't not go on. So, yeah, I think it'll be a lot of just taking what I can get. But
Exactly, yeah.
some of those trips, like Leewold's talking about around Tasmania and shit, would just be fucking mint. So,
I'll be off the head, wouldn't it?
yeah. So, and you don't, there's not a lot of people that are doing that sort of shit, or none that I know.
Yeah, yep.
So all the other stuff, you kind of you go to the Gold Coast or anything, you've got mates that have done it. Whereas I don't know anything about the South Coast or Tasmania. So
either.
Yeah. So
but yeah, that would definitely be sick, eh?
yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully, like, we'll get Leewold to record a few pods when he's diving with Tim and all.
Yeah, that'd be
And then hopefully he's marlin fishing as well. So we should have some good pods coming up, I reckon.
yeah. Well, that's it. Leewolds finally got a big boat that he can carry us again.
Yeah, that's it. I'll just go.
Yeah, what do you got for old talk? Take it away.
Yeah. I'll just sit here on this end, and at the end, I'll talk about how I went crab diving and didn't get anything. And for the rest of the hour and a bit, you just talk about the awesome shit that you've done.
Yeah, hopefully grand slams and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck off. You got anything else to add?
That's about it. All.
No, that's it. All right.
Hopefully get the boat over and we can talk about some killing some other shit.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, some big Mackies would be good too. Yeah.
Hanging big back. There's some big ones. You've seen some of the ones that then get spun up here or caught. Sorry.
I've seen a few photos of some of the ones caught. Haven't seen many.
Yeah,
spear.
Ones get caught.
Yeah.
So hopefully I can I'd like to finally spear another one over 30. It's been a long time. So
yep.
I think I'm due.
Yeah, fuck off you, Joe.
Yeah. So I might try and chase some of them, mate, with me, especially leading into winter when they come back along, you know what I mean? So
yep.
It is handy that time of year to have a crack at them. So see how we go.
Yep. Sick. All right. Well, cheers, big horse. Thanks for jumping up.
Yeah, mate.
All right. Catch ya.
See you, mate. Bye.
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening right now? Dolphin in killer whale's mouth? Holy shit. Oh, this is the best day of my life, God. What?
I like going down the pond chasing bluegills and comic cocks.